So at least space being given here to Fluxo. They're being allowed to get into this site with the double cross. All is going to be good. We could be staring at a 5 versus 5 retake attempt to start off this head-to-head. But they're going to stutter step. Try to find a frag. When nothing presents itself, go ahead and plant that bomb. Towards mid, Phelps continues to work. He'll be preoccupied with Perfecto. That actually draws.
Okay,
what?
Dude.
Are you kidding? You can't
He's 10 feet taller. He wasn't touching the ground. Either way, it's illegal.
That's the first kill of this series? Are you kidding? And into the retake. Like, if that doesn't send a shiver down the spine of every other player here on Fluxo, how does Phelps even call that? Electronic presses in. We're going to get Lux trying to bring it back, but that's it. That's all. Simple. The jumping USP to defuse in the pistol.
All right, Jordan. What? I mean, he was at the apex of his jump. I don't think anyone's ever got this kill in their life. No way.
Oh my God. Yeah, you gotta. If you don't laugh, you cry.
You know exactly. Still #1 player this year. Just a little bit of recency, questioning for people when it comes to his current form. But I think it's kind of on Simple to show us that he'll continue to struggle rather than us to assume that he will. And that's been the story for him for, I think, about the last half-decade.
The tale that keeps on giving. Grenade into Phelps. Simple. Oof, there we go. A little bit of revenge. Okay.
That'll feel good.
Yeah. For Phelps, definitely.
We watched Kill Bill a couple weeks ago. Revenge is important. That's what we learned.
Great films.
Yeah.
We were getting through the entire Tarantino encyclopedia.
We watched them all, actually.
Yeah. We flew all the way to London just to watch movies with Maui.
Yeah, that's right.
Well done. Electronic. Well, he sees it, but why be another casualty?
That was very Shakespearean, by the way.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, like that.
Fluxo at a fall finals. Kind of cool because I think that at showdowns we generally get like maybe an upset here or there, but in terms of qualifying for the next event, those upsets don't generally tend to continue on. So they really have embodied the showdown tale, the fairy tale that is, and right now is not. NaVi, that's the 2-0 start, only the 1 death versus...
C2 cross, but that's not enough info to make any plays off of it. Bit actively spotting. And what could be a bit of a bait, actually, with Bit spotting from back there with a rifle and electronic up front. See if they give away any audibles.
Ooh. Off angle. Oh, and with that smoke down, Lux lucky to be alive. Should've, coulda, would've been SDY's opening.
But now they've breached Cat as well, so this is something. And we know where the magic of Fluxo will come from will be their individuals taking their risks as soon as they feel like it's time. And we know they're willing to fly.
And I think that if you have no idea what this Fluxo formula is, you've got to keep eyes on Luke Housie. He is an absolute anomaly, as Pimp was referring to in the pregame, in terms of his T-sides. Like, just being rated above anybody else. It's so odd. That
well, it's above his own CT side rating.
Sides, yeah.
It's
so bizarre. There's nobody else like that.
Yeah, there's no other player that has higher T-side ratings. And then we'll see, how much that holds up playing against this upper echelon of Counter-Strike teams here at the fall final. Would be the real test for him. But so far, so good.
Yeah, they get up the catwalk for free. So 25 seconds to spare. That long control, very much known to Fluxo because of SDY's initial fight. Woody plants bomb towards Cat. And T's peel away. We've got no utility for the post plant. A singular flash on Perfecto. So a retake. That's going to have to come through swiftly and cleanly. Phelps tries to keep them at bay here towards the long cross. And once SDY rounds that corner, it's a gunfight that begins. Conjoining with the CT push up works well. Perfecto in with impact from middle. Lux, awkward spot with the AWP, especially 5 health. And that gets cleared in an instant by Bit. Electronics found his headshot, and NaVi just perfectly sliding straight through.
Man, they're so good at staying composed into those retakes and then pushing through fight as quickly as possible. So it looks like NaVi are trying to stuff those choke points in the early round and play closed doors a lot. They've got Electronic in there again.
Phelps on the hunt.
Oh, Electronic's pushing lower, actually.
And he's going to get VSM. Yeah, in between 2 angles.
I think this is a clear clearly an important part of the game plan right now for NaVi. And even though, I mean, Fluxo won that round on an eco, so they've got a little bit left over. Not to say they can afford to lose, but it's one of the better rounds.
And from all out long to all gone. We're gonna leave it. Woody tries to swing the op towards middle, Bit playing around with him and drawing Perfecto ever closer. Flash over top, Woody ducks.
Don't know if you saw that.
And that's going to allow Perfecto to double up towards upper tunnels.
Oh, they got full middle control now. Woody's going to have so much pressure in just a second. Symple will take him out. Bit rotates into the B site, and they don't know about Perfecto and lower just yet.
Oh, he's sitting still. All is good. Ready for the lower peak. Ooh, Perfecto!
Just on the stats alone, which is hard to do from all the positions that he plays.
Phelps about to press into Bit, who was looking at the catwalk, but sensed the peak right before it comes through. So that's going to counter out what was Simple's first death. Woody, props for that on the scoreboard by besting one of the best.
So, well, at least with the one player dying, Lux gets an upgrade. But NaVi are very calm right now. They've still got 3A. And their left side long door, so they can focus forward. Oh, shots missed. It's Bit. He can't hit that off shot. Ooh. Oh my god.
Yeah, okay. Bit and SDY both coming up empty-handed on that A site. Sure, some damage in, but it's not as though Perfecto and Electronic are going to give us a strong effort. No trades yet, so we lean back if we're NaVi. M4 won't win this fight.
Okay.
Not now and not once the update comes live.
Yeah.
Once World Final rolls around.
It's a great shot.
Yes?
Insane entry threat. I mean, Electronic falls back to Pit with a flash in his pocket. Could have used that if they had got...
You say crossing your toes? Do you cross your toes before your fingers?
It just meant like they're going for the extra luck right away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I like that. Lukowski's little lag here is why we went for the not live. But...
Looks like they don't even need him. Oh, maybe they need him.
We'll see. Pistols facing from long. Another headshot. Ooh, that's nasty. Electronic making the most of the chaos. Actually kills Lux. Symple. P250s from downtown do damage. And Symple gonna go at this. Almost finishing off the little bit.
They know Fluxo will take Cat if it's there, and there's the nade to greet him.
Yeah, great nade damage.
Okay.
Primes a couple players for some easy pushovers. Perfecto in with one.
Oh, there he is.
That is what we're talking about. He got hit by a nade, he got hit by bullets, and still delivers the back-to-back headshots inside the site. So Fluxo able to keep this round alive thanks to him. And with this, SDY tries to set up Bit with some flashes over the long cross. But we've got all three Ts in the open, looking for duels and delivering. VSM, he's got a headshot. Sure enough.
Fluxo still found a way in.
Oh,
Well,
yeah, go fight Symple. It's easier than Electronic with a Deeg, it seems. Got drawn out by the Pit cross. Sundai Young comes through with damage. P250 gets away from Bit. SDY tries to stretch, and that smoke actually gives him the op. So, extendo arm. He'll grab it, give it over to Symple.
And it looks like they're going to try to immediately avoid this op by splitting B. I think the CTs will understand that this is coming as well, but...
Perfecto gets the shoulder, a warning sign as to what's coming. Electronic's gone down, and Phelps comes through with the kill. So sure enough, no chance to push through the CT spawn. Op of Symple, missed shot. And now just hoping for the save. Oh, he'll get away. And Fluxo, they've got a lead.
Yes. Imagine that narrative. Symple struggling versus BR teams back-to-back. Imagine.
Furia have done damage.
Yeah, they've broken
Irresistible damage.
Irresistible?
Irreparable. Irreparabellum.
Oh, okay, here it is.
Oh!
Okay.
No.
It's there.
Nope. Nope. He's fine. He's fine. He's going to be okay.
That was across the moon.
What's on the other side of the moon? They never tell you that.
Pink Floyd?
VSM. Yeah, daunting task to go grab these scoped guns from NaVi. So bomb pops 2 survive for Fluxo, 2 survive for NaVi. And And Simple in the works with a flash simultaneous run boost, and it works. Lukowski, low HP, some die young on an aisle, and trying to get back, but also trying to keep them away at bay. And Simple stays towards Car, burned into the open. He's gonna press this fight straight into the chest of Lux. Double back on Cat, damaged by the fire. And there's no creep out yet from Woody, but he is inside those long doors. And Phelps, well, he'll shave SDY off the play. Perfecto popped, 3v2, and B-site wide open.
Wow, 50 seconds left as well. They don't even have to rush this. Now, Woody's back here on long with the bomb. They're still thinking about going A. They're waiting for the CT rotation to try to punish, get some info. And now Woody will make his way back around. I mean, this is a vacant site, and VSM has control of it. They even control middle rotation through lower tunnels, so there's nothing to worry about in this spot. It looked like Woody was going too slow in that spot because Simple didn't come back to check if there was a second player along. And if they continued on with that split too late, staggered, without that VSM kill, well, it probably would have been over. Simple kind of makes the only play that he can in that spot, pushes forward.
As deep as he can get until the fire has him held back. Quick attempt at the cat clash. SDY will find Lux, not from on top of his blue box, but just behind it. And he's going to extend out here. Chance at a second, but VSM keeps it clean, survives on 1 point of health. Frustrating if you're SDY.
Back to cat tactics once again, but the short push is coming. Lukowski is guarding this. Oh, and he'll get punished. It's a bait from the first rifler.
Yeah, remember, low HP for VSM, so essentially a 2v4. Phelps tries to find a home for these bullets. Electronic, comfortable enough to just play out into the open.
Fluxo are getting a little bit stiff here. I mean, 5-round streak, so there's that.
Oh,
and they just think that it's going to be back to mid. Perfecto will catch one now.
Just sat there on a platter.
Okay, Simple's playing Goose. Locked in position on the A site.
VSM now dead. Overkill and an op shot to finish off the 1 HP. Phelps 1v3. Perfecto pressed into the corner. He's gonna have that. Our opening 5 versus 4s against Simple.
Yep.
Oh, Phelps, yikes. Can't dodge that one. Electronic catches him stuck in the doorway. Lukowski comes back at it though. He'll go ahead and pick up the trade. Wild scenes. Woody awaits the peek. Saw a little shoulder.
Well, he could take a shot. Doesn't look, I don't know if there's any more shoulders coming. They're coming towards the door.
Yeah, he read it.
Great one from Woody.
Impact. It's going to leave Bit on his own towards B.
Oh, he's so alone. And look how slow the rotations are. There's one at long still.
But also no split. So if Bit just keeps this locked in towards the exit, it's all good. But they come out silently. Sneaky stuff from VSM. And again, Fluxo able to get into this B site. We've seen it happen in 3v3s. And this one's going to net them a 7th win on the T side.
That one's really solid. Good trades. Bit of an awkward start with the Phelps throwing a nade and walking out, and then I think getting blocked on the door. But his teammate who blocks him makes sure that that death is not in vain. That's Lukowski once again. And VSM once again on the B entry. Working well on both halves of the map in that regard. This game's kind of been very hard to figure out exactly what's happened. I mean, clearly people are warming up to playing against each other. Some great shots being hit, some easy shots being missed from both sides. Pick the right, like they smoke off the 3 players, readying the B split once again. That pressure came in from CT spawn.
Yeah, stepped out into a stream
Electronic
of bullets.
is extremely weak to mid, but they're actually not splitting through mid for the time being. So he's got a strong position.
Yeah, just like last round, it's going to just be the tunnels play. They're making noise, so Bit, single-handedly shuts down VSM and Phelps. And then without that mid-split, Electronic's free to move, so the life just gets stripped straight from them. Hello, Bit, and goodbye, Fluxo, here in round 13. That's a 6th for NaVi.
Sometimes the remedy is just to let the other team play, and Fluxo, they just couldn't find that engagement to kick things off, so losing 2. And I think that's the respect that Fluxo have earned, so they can go back to these more simple strategies, and they work. They're on cat where they like to be. 5v5 this late is not their best position.
Ooh, an Electronic, he gets he gets tagged up as he's coming into the bomb site. Just thought he had another second there to move, to wiggle into a better position. Simple, it's gonna have to be him here and now. 25 seconds on the clock, second shot's a miss, and that's enough for Lux to get the bomb down. So now retake needed. Oh! Wow. And if only, you know, bomb could have gotten stopped, but it's been planted in the process. Simple with the killer instinct, almost finished off by VSM, still alive on 8 HP, and with that 8 HP, puts down the man on site. Perfecto kills Lucauzi, this one falls to Woody. He's got 4 players coming at him, and he's down to only 9 health. So he tucks it and run. That is a 7th for Navi at a tied game as we get to the end of the first half.
Yeah, actually, you know he's going to hit that shot. Simple 14 and 8, even with some kind of rough rounds in here.
Oh, catching Phelps. Top fragger for Fluxo throughout this first 15. Lucauzi, though, on the hunt. Yeah, he's not going to give SDY much space to breathe here. Molly on his feet. He's got a smoke to put it out. So, sitting on 55 health. A sea of smoke grenades from Fluxo just to try and get across, but utility goes both ways, and they'll have to stall out. They're going to boost. They're going to try to pry over top of this. It's a decent play.
Yeah.
Could have caught somebody in transition, but Navi players back towards middle instead.
Yeah, already working on the retake protocols, and they have lots of utility here to do so. There's actually no more smokes left over for Fluxo to perform any big delay. They'll need to frag out now. Retake is coming.
Here we go. Last gunfight of Fluxo's T side here on DUST2. Simple scouring the site, heads tucked from Fluxo. Op shots ominous, and Bit will find that first one. So starting to peel it apart, presses in closer. SDY gets his fight on ramp and finishes that one off. He's got 2 bullets in the mag, so now they start to run around. Oh my god, he's in the open and still delivering kills despite all that damage at the start.
Do this, they're definitely comfortable on the map. And doing some good stuff today. VSM was one of them on the entries in that first half. Now, the B anchor.
Ooh. Oh! Wow. Okay. Okay. Still alive, just by getting gushed. And then Woody, who is waiting down in tunnels, gets active. Starts to push around on flank. Sumdai Young's about to be exposed towards tunnels, but the smoke grenade actually gives him just enough cover for things to still get weird. Woody's gonna put an end to the shenanigans. Perfecto in the 1v4 here in round 19. Perfecto is watching the corner for SDY on the counter flash, but it gets cleared out. The AK finds 2. A little lineup here for Lux, but Simple able to walk away with that AK-47. So all things considered, Navi, you take a fight like that.
Yeah, that's pretty decent. Oh, the CTs are roaming. Okay, but Lucauzi in a good spot. I mean, how could there be 2 close double doors with mid control? There's no way they're going to clear this.
Oh.
And Lucauzi, well,
Simple versus Lux.
He said, oh, Lux doesn't spot the cross, and Simple's going to be able to get to B, but he's thinking he's going to get cut off right here.
Oh, this is where...
Oh, Simple's reading that either Lux pushed towards long. I don't know if he could read that he went up cat.
He's making noise.
Honestly, it was a weird play from Lux, and I think that's why it worked.
Bit starts to pry through those doors. Ooh, flashpoint. Oh, not even decoy. No flash? What was that?
I don't know, actually.
What was that?
Not sure. But if it was a flash, it landed behind him, so maybe that's why. We'll see what happens from now on. Oh, they're pulling the goalie on the B side a little bit. Actually, VSM just chilling in the window for now. Clearly, Navi have it in their plans to hit the B site fully. Just a matter of when.
And a matter of what can Fluxo offer on the defense? Putting a second player towards middle right now. B's completely clear, but Woody... He gets that first one. Nobody looking at B. They are very much fixated on the mid-hold first, and it goes well enough. But a repeat from VSM straight into the scope of Simple, who drops bomb for others to deal with, frees up his AWP, and, well, Fluxo have their work set out for them if they want to chance this retake.
They both played outside the site, and it doesn't matter what your numbers are and stuff, it's always a risk, because
back to haunt them. If
someone crosses out of the tunnels and you can't throw nades at them, and they can smoke the doorway, you're just in a retake. And even if you're in a 5v4 retake, you're still rather be the T side, I think, sitting on the B site with control. So right there, playing both outside the site meant that if one went down, both were spotted, then they know as the T side you can just run in. That's a huge problem for Fluxo, so they probably would have been better off just playing kind of like one person outside, one person inside, or both inside. Of course, they didn't know that Woody would get his shot, op shot through the CT smoke, and win them that first duel. but still. Kind of.
Ooh, they don't get spotted.
Yeah, SDY is sleeping here inside of the long doors.
Interesting.
But he has his back covered, but it just allows the CTs to get to weird spots. Now, we'll see if they read this.
Oh!
Well, okay, that'll make things a little strange. However, they get
saw the
spotted
backpack.
going to suicide, yeah.
Lux feeling like the pressure's too much. Still able to deliver. Now, SDY is still worried about the suicide, but he's got to deal with Lux because that man just took down 2 players with a P250. This VSM situation could be SDY's undoing, but you'll ultimately find him. Hiding in the lane, Phelps in the meanwhile gets a chance. Guns down, perfecto. Woo! Remember, there were guns. 2 weapons still for Fluxo. And after the P250 goes so big, they are just led like lambs to the slaughter into that B bomb site. Phelps, oof.
Man, to keep it real, when we saw Lux play at the showdown, was the kind of the least impressive player, I would say. That round was massive, and a couple of good ones, including that 1v1 over Simple just a couple rounds ago. Means that Fluxo will just maintain a lead here. 2 P250 kills just like that. Wow, it's not every day you see Navi get eco'd.
Well, and the timing was so critical. The lower tunnel player, even expecting that first fight, right? This peek here from Bit is just exactly what you'd think would undo Lux.
Sure.
These shoulder peeks.
HEs would be massive in this position to deal with the cat attack coming in.
Right, but already burned and already so unsuccessful. So Goose being held onto. Phelps, tapped out by Bit. Little drive-by towards long. Lux tucks. And Young gets his in mid. This one goes swimmingly for Navi.
Yeah, that's incredibly clean. And again, I think in terms of protocols, you want to give Fluxo a lot of credit for showing their math here. They did put a lot of pressure down on mid. They knew that there was an amalgamation of T's coming through the lower tunnels. They tried to hit him with nades. They were just off slightly on timings, which I don't want to say, they really messed up because that can be slightly unlucky. I think they were in spots where T's were or were about to be, but nothing went their way. And then one molly came back on a low utility buy from Navi to molly out the close mid doors player. And once they did that, everything started falling into place. They really highlighted the value of their op on Simple and made that as difficult as possible for Fluxo. So they'll take that one on the chin, allow Navi to get to 10, and they unfortunately allow them to do this with tempo because now they have some money saved. They do it on eco round themselves. And I think this should kind of imbue them with a little bit more energy, probably feeling like, today is not our day, things are going wrong.
Right.
Well, now it's starting to feel a little bit brighter.
Another.
Man, really low on grenades, though, again, for Fluxo. They can't even deny this Molotov.
No.
And, that's a free kill.
Yeah, tries to late peek it, but Simple awaits, and so does Woody towards the cross. We got 20 seconds here for Navi to get this bomb down on A, and Woody awaits the follow-up. He brings Young with him. Simple continues to tear them up now. 3 op kills from Simple. He'll go ahead and get that plant in. He's sitting on 87 health. Electronics nearly dead. And Simple, that's 4 as he looks for the ace and... yeah. 6 for 6.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the only one that keeps up. Practicing for the nerf here. Damn, that was a nasty ace.
In a relatively important round as well.
Yeah, it really was.
Not as important, of course, as winning with the single scout and op. That was really the round that kind of took all the wind out of the sails of Fluxo CT side. But it's definitely the last nail in the coffin. For now.
You can't say
for
the
now.
last
Yeah,
nail in the
did.
coffin for now.
Yeah.
That's like literally, basically.
Basically, metaphorically, literally. Kinda.
There could be a couple more nails.
Yeah. Listen, big coffin industry, man. They're gonna want us buying 2.
True.
You got to replace that like light bulbs.
Sure. So, soccer or football?
It doesn't matter.
I made that really bad, and somehow you made it even worse. I love that. There's someone fully Arthured right now saying it matters, it matters.
It matters so much. I love kicking the ball. Well, That's cool for you.
Yeah.
But I like clicking the heads.
With
Classic.
It was even more deliberate back then. Here, it just feels like they organized a little too late and still got away with it.
Ooh. Woody gonna find a kill on that long corner that he had to concede in the round prior. And Simple, not even phased by the bullets whizzing by. We get the push up into the tunnels. VSM's going to be able to just hold on to this piece of map control. They weren't leaning on his deagle to get it, but joined by Phelps through lower. Now Fluxo have a bigger picture. Oh, yes. Not to mention opening kill off of Woody, right? Remember, 3 weapons saved. Very active CT side.
Yeah, these 2 smokes will be the thing that make the difference here for Fluxo on the site. They got to be careful about when they throw them. And I don't know if one's leaving their hands right now to set up a one-way. No, the cross comes out. Oh, nade to finish off Bit. Perfect person to take out.
Crazy that that one round with all the nades out of Fluxo towards middle did no damage when we've seen great grenades like that in tons, and now this time towards long. But we get Navi trying to climb into the site. Perfecto and some Young deliver. And it's the last man left here for Navi. 35 HP, 1v3, 30 seconds again. How does he unravel this? He sees the barrel being played with by Woody. So he's going to look elsewhere for the time being. VSM at a distance. That's 2 bodies confirmed. Where's the third? And then how do you unravel all of this? Bomb plant comes for free. No rush yet. Catches a little damage onto the Cat player. This is winnable. Oh, but the op shot from Woody, where the round started, the round ends. That's 4 kills from the Brazilian opper to tie this game back up.
Yeah, between the pistol and the op, that absolutely was scary. Navi could not make their way back in, and I think the smokes were used perfectly right here. I mean, Woody kept a one-way out that was useful all the way to the
4 HP.
This leaves Phelps actually really vulnerable because now Navi are not worried about long for the time being. They have lots of time on the clock. It might be hard to rotate out of here. They're giving him an escape route, and they actually want him to.
DSM's coming.
Yes, they need to make this move.
Simple's holding it. Missed shot from the opper, but Phelps can't find his headshot. And so suddenly that B site looks tantalizing. Smoke grenade as VSM is improvising a hold. Keeps things off for the moment, but again, there's so much time still, right? This isn't that 20-second crunch. This is Navi with everything still to use.
I think this is a situation where Simple's info just wins right away. He's locking down that door cross, sees a 2-on-2, then they take the long control right away. Of course, that's a 50-50 engagement, but it's electronic. Maybe it's like 55, you know, and he just wins that. Map just becomes so incredibly weak. And while Phelps' spot would have been cool, let's say if they got that first kill, then they might have to think about trading out long or organizing behind that. Or Phelps feels like now he's more expendable. He could actually have more freedom to fight. Now he feels like he has to win the fight or they're screwed. Well, Navi make sure to keep tabs on him, not get tunnel vision by the VSM push, and keep things together. Uh-oh.
Missed shot.
Man, that was a... It looked like it was... Looked good.
Between the legs.
It was.
Looked like a shot harder to miss than to hit.
Well, look what they've done. I don't know how they convinced them to do this, but 3 players in the B site, all the T's going up towards A. This is for 14 at least. Fluxo will keep 2 ops.
This game's been tight every step of the way, so no reason to not believe, but gonna have to hang on to all 3 of those weapons. Gonna need every single save.
Simple holding the cross, actually.
You know, I had this game painted as a blowout. No offense to Fluxo and their fans. But I thought Navi were just going to come in here and shred, kind of get revenge from Rio, as FaZe did at the start of the day. So to be hanging on, that's so far DUST2. Let's see it. It's 14 to Navi, and the op still being held on to, but this final push comes out. Oh, they're going to have to fight tooth and nail. Every entry under pressure, Simple catching Lukowski, and both AWPs do get cleared. That is a tough pill to swallow for Fluxo.
That is money gone here for Fluxo. And they'll put down one more reinvestment. They actually are able to pick up an op as well. So that's nice.
What is the bomb? Some Young only grabbing it now. Lukowski, oh, he gets aggressive up in tunnels. and catches a very clean kill versus Perfecto. Bit comes through with the headshot onto Woody, who was trying to get onto the corner. They still haven't dealt with Phelps. He's been here since the start, and he's hanging on for dear life, calling for those rotations. Now he sees the player close, still alive and kicking. They nearly line up, but Young gets his kill, and jumping over boxes, VSM hopes as he hops and catches Navi stuck behind box. Electronic extends down the ramp. VSM is killing.
Reaction to the A, and that's what they saw with all those players putting pressure on the right side of doors. It feels like, yes, Lukowski, can he get anything?
Oh, they're not watching, and now that smoke goes down. Oh, but he slid off. He's looking to push in. They're now distracted as VSM delivers a hold. He is on his own in that B site. Lukowski, it could be his chance, but he gets stuffed by Simple. Point blank on CT. Simple gives the cover needed, and Navi slide through with the bomb plant, but there's still life left on this one. Lux in from top mid, a 3v3. At a chance for Fluxo if they want to press in around those tunnels, but Electronic's gone back towards T-spawn, and that should be the end all of this double tunnels flank.
He's going far. I mean, I wonder if he's actually, he's getting really far, to be honest. There's going to be a timing on him, it feels like. Getting into his spot now. Very long distance with this AK. Let's see if it gets cleared. CT's locked off right now on that tunnel steps, and just thinking about the save. Oh, they don't even get the kill in this position. Phelps at least gets away with the op. And that's 2 ops saved for Fluxo, but match point here for NaVi.
Yeah, 15 secured by Simple, making sure that mid stayed under their control for at least those critical seconds. Lukowski not getting vision over the ramp. I genuinely thought that he was going to ask. Takes the blind shot through. NaVi looking to survive this challenge from Fluxo. And it all comes back to that one round where NaVi, with a scout and an op, destroyed the CT's hopes of a clean close. But they've also got to finish off round 30. Phelps ahead of the utility, looking for somebody to hit, gets blinded and falls away through fire. Lucky to still be alive, as is Electronic. Lukowski pressed against the tunnels of the B site. It's Woody and VSM if he gets a rotation from middle. Dangerous position he holds. Misses his first shot, but at least we've already got Woody in through the window. Lukowski, 2 missed attempts, a second AWP, but it gets lost inside the smoke, and Navi's just gonna tear straight through this B defense. Nothing being offered by the Brazilians, and a bomb plant soon enough. They're cautious. They wanna make sure nobody's getting up into any wild antics. It's going to be a desperate attempt here from Fluxo. Electronic comfortably still towards middle. VSM point blank. 2 kills actually come out. And with that, a little grain of hope. A seed to be sown. Bit looks away and lets his teammates do the work. Young and Perfecto pop in. And with those 3 final...